After watching this recording back, I've decided that I should put at the beginning to say that there will be spoilers in this video. So if you haven't watched up until season 3, House of the Dragon finale, don't watch this. Or if you don't plan on watching it and you don't care, then by all means, go for it, bud. But yeah, other than that, hope you enjoy my rambling here, my incoherent rambling of why this show and season in particular are incredible. Yeah. Well, a good day to you, my gamers. I don't know why I minimized OBS. I put it all the way over here. And actually, it's still distracting. I'll minimize it again. Good day. I just got done watching the season 3 finale of House of the Dragon, and I wanted to share some of my thoughts, as well as, well, on the episode, and pretty much season 3 as a whole. Now, I'll cut to the chase. Season 3, best season so far out of House of the Dragon. My god, so good. So entertaining. Oh my god, incredible writing. Oh my god, to have George R.R. Martin back in the helm of Game of Thrones is just it's something incredible to witness. So, let me just get right into it. So, I'll go over season 3 finale first. Wow, I mean, just things have taken such a turn with Ulf turning, the writing, and just the events that lead up to his change and turning on both the people that he served, I guess, or said to serve, with Daemon first beating him up in the streets, and then Ormond also doing the same, so he's pretty much like, fuck you both. And he went after first Daemon's army, and then turning back on the city of Old Town. Spoilers, by the way. Yeah, turning back on Old Town and also lighting that ablaze, which just leaves such an open question as to what's going to happen for season 4. Wow, I just also realized something as well. At the end of season 3 finale, after the former queen jumped out of the window to kill herself, she had a tapestry of pretty much Queen Rhaenyra going mad and having such bloodshed behind her to remain as queen in the tapestry that the former queen made before she died. And that just ties back into Ulf setting ablaze to the town of Old Town, and it's gonna be thought by the people that it was Queen Rhaenyra that did that, even though she was not going to use dragons on the city, on the civilians. But Ulf just didn't give a fuck. He was done being ordered around by superiors, so he said, fuck both of... Oh, also, a little side tangent, that scene with the Stark military command leader just sticking a sword right up Ormond's ass and saying this is a proper fucking from the north. Incredible. Such a such a good scene. I couldn't help but giggle after seeing that. So yeah. Anyways, the people are gonna see that Queen Rhaenyra attacked Old Town with her dragons, and then she's gonna become a mad queen, prophesized by the former queen. And it seemed like she's just gonna embrace it at this point, because she's tried to control her image and try to follow in her dad Viserys's footsteps of trying to keep the realm at peace. But it seems that after everything that's happened to her, she's pretty much done with that. She's just saying fuck it all and will show strength to keep her position as queen and rule over the Seven Kingdoms with an iron fist, it will seem, and with ruthlessness, as she's decided, after all the big fuck yous that everybody's been giving to her throughout the season, she's saying fuck you back to all of them and ruling almost without mercy now. People haven't been trusting her, and now she almost just seems to not care anymore, because it's like they already don't trust her, so she's just gonna become what the people have already thought of her, and just accept it at this point, it would seem. Especially a big turning point for which I saw that in this episode that she's going to be turning into a more ruthless queen is when she actively force-fed the former queen before she died, because she wasn't eating and she was pregnant, and she just wanted to kind of keep her hostage and alive as a prisoner, and that is most likely what led up to the former queen's decision to jump out of the window to commit suicide. Because I mean, she told Rhaenyra this, that pretty much her life is not worth much when she's just alive and not actually living as with free will. So anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to talk about. One thing I forgot to mention as well is that Queen Rhaenyra also showed signs of just not giving a fuck anymore about her image, is just by slaughtering the faith right before giving a speech on how she was supposed to be destined to be queen and is the promised prince that Viserys told her about, the story of Ice and Fire. And after the gods saying Aegon is back, it showed that the gods seemed to want Aegon back as king. She was like, okay, you can die then, and manipulated Lord Corlys's son to kill the leader of the faith, pretty much. So yeah, that was another point in which she seems to have accepted her new role as a Mad Queen, although she didn't want to at the beginning of the season, with actually caring for her image and not wanting to burn Old Town with the dragons. Ulf did that anyways because he doesn't serve anyone at this point, and he has a dragon. So it seems, what I was trying to say is that leading up to the end of the season is when it seems like she's now decided to say, fuck everyone, she's just gonna rule without mercy now, and by any means necessary. I say this because at the end of the episode, she looked at the tapestry on the window of where the former queen jumped out. She saw the tapestry of her own demise, well, of the former queen's demise jumping out and onto spikes, but also to the left of the tapestry showing Queen Rhaenyra with her dragon right behind her and blood all around. Pretty much ruling with an iron fist, and Rhaenyra saw that and was like, okay, this doesn't look so bad. So it seems like that's where I got the impression. I could have misinterpreted that, but I got the impression that she was like, okay, alright, I'll just embrace this then. If this is the prophecy, then. And I mean, I feel like she's been showing signs of not caring about her image anymore throughout this episode, and the decisions she's made since former King Aegon got his dragon back and hearing of that. So that's why I say that. But yeah, back to where I was. Those were definitely the two big things. I was concerned that when King Darren Targaryen turned against Ormond and tried to sue for a peace with the army before they attacked Old Town, I thought Ormond might survive the encounter because there might be something leading up in the future for Ormond realizing that the king that he set up to be king went went behind his back to try and sue for peace. But nope, he dies by Ulf Dragonfire's hand after he had a sword shoved up his ass. And yeah, it killed both the Stark military command leader and him. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. We didn't see how Darren escaped, or even if he escaped, but assuming that he did escape. And then the two brothers got reunited as well, Aegon and Aemond, of the other former queen's sons, both seemingly dead, but finding each other. Aegon finding him with his reunited dragon. And things seem to be spicing back up for season 4. I'm excited, genuinely. What a great season, and I really do. I mean, after all these spoilers, I mean, I would hope that you've watched up into this point, but I do. This show definitely deserves all the recognition that it gets. And yeah, my god, just incredible show. I wasn't that into it. Season 1, characters weren't very likable, other than King Viserys, but I realized that they were developing into the characters they are now from season 2. And yeah, just, oh my god, to see the development and just how the events have changed them as people and living with the mistakes of their past, it's just incredible to watch. And man, George R.R. Martin, oh my god, I could kiss him wetly with such passion. But yeah, I'll end it on that note. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about, I think. If I remember anything else, I'll just come back in here, maybe with a different shirt if it's a different day, or I'll just upload this as is. But yeah. Bye-bye.